100.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. I tell you what, there have been so many events in these last couple of days and weeks, really, that we've been talking about that involve the Indiana Elks. Believe it or not, it's not just the home of Hawk Talk. It's not just the place where the gun bash and purse bash are being held tomorrow for the YMCA. There are also Elks events that actually go on at the Elks. Let's talk about them this morning as we've got Bob King and Alan Hicks with us in the studio. And our visit presented by Marcus & Mack, voted best law firm and best personal injury lawyer 3 years in a row in the Best of Indiana County contest. You can visit them online at marcusandmack.com. November is Veterans Remembrance Month with the Elks all over the country. And we certainly want to talk about that and what's going on in celebration of Veterans Day. Bob, good morning to you. Alan, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
It's good to have you both with us here. Bob, it's a big event for the Elks, isn't it?
It has been. It's an annual event that's gone on for nearly 100 years at our lodge. And every year it becomes one of those look-to activities, and it's one of our most celebrated activities for honoring veterans. Mm-hmm. And we usually have more than 100 veterans attend the breakfast, and it's one of the most popular events for our volunteers in our lodge to come out and serve this breakfast and the program. This year we're going to be giving not only honoring the veterans, but we're also going to honor them in another way by giving certificates of honor for properly flying the U.S. flag, mm-hmm. which is an elk program that's now in about its fifth year. That it's an honor for us to say if someone is flying the flag correctly, meaning that if it's up at night, a light is on it, and just properly caring for the flag, that the Elks organization honors them with a certificate. And so we're going to be giving some of those away at our breakfast on Monday morning. And that's kind of an extra that we haven't done before. So we're looking forward to that.
Well, the Elks on Veterans Day is a really special place in which to be, and certainly we'll talk about that here this morning because you've got the breakfast, and it will begin the breakfast at 8 o'clock in the morning, correct?
It is correct, 8 o'clock in the morning, right. Mm-hmm.
All right. So Alan, maybe you can fill us in on what happens at the breakfast.
What happens at the breakfast is when the veterans come in, we'll be having them seated, and we are going to be serving them scrambled eggs, toast, bacon, sausage, hash browns, and then after that, after the breakfast, we're going to have a little service we perform, and mm-hmm. Bob will be the MC. We honor all the services. We have flags set up in our ballroom for all the services. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a great time.
Yeah. I always note this as well, that the scouts are always a big part of the event. You make sure of that.
They have been in the past. We're not sure this year. Is that correct?
I'm having problems getting in contact with them, but I have another contact that I'm reaching out to them.
All right, so there you go. Hey, scouts, let's get in touch with Alan and Bob and everybody. We'll get that all straightened out and make sure that they are there to help, because
it has been a tradition of Troop 11, and we're hoping that in the next couple of days we can bring that about. And because they're very very helpful to us, they greet the veterans when they come in. They help serve during the breakfast and also help the Elks put our room back in whatever we need to do. So they're very, very helpful and well respected. Troop 11 has been kind of a mainstay for us in the Elks Lodge here over the last several years. They not only help with veterans, they also help with the Flag Day ceremony that we have in June. And so we're hoping that we can make that all happen here within the next couple of days, yes.
Big part of the Veterans Breakfast at the Elks Lodge as well is the fact that it's not only veterans, it's active military as well, and that intergenerational dynamic of getting active military with veterans of the military together and their shared experiences and their unique experiences for each group. And that's a pretty important connection, isn't it?
Exactly.
I'm a retired Air Force veteran, 23 years, and I look forward to talking to all veterans all the time. We all have shared stories that we talk back and forth, and I look forward to these events.
Yeah, yeah. So the breakfast itself happens, and then afterwards, a lot of these guys, they want to be in the parade too, right?
Right. What are we doing this year as far as parade? Are we in the parade this year?
I'm
Okay.
contact.
No, sometimes the Elks organization participates in the parade. I'm not sure we're going to this year, but in the past we have had veterans. We've done it formally. But yes, the program will be finished in time for everyone to come to the parade.
Yeah.
So we make sure that occurs.
Yeah, yeah. And we need to salute all of the members of the Elks that make something like this happen, because it takes a lot of hands, doesn't it?
Yes.
A lot of hands.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I have many volunteers. I probably got 30, 40 volunteers for this.
What a great thing that is, huh? Yeah. Men and women both, and you've got egg crackers and egg beaters and
yes.
all of those.
We'll probably be starting about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, start cooking.
Bacon fryers, all those
Bacon
things.
fryers, you name it, yeah.
And most importantly of all, you've got coffee brewers.
Yes.
Absolutely. Plenty of coffee.
Plenty of coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, we have not mentioned it yet, but it's a tradition, and it's one that we very much appreciate, is always having the mayor, in this case, Bill Simmons, come to us, and he will present a proclamation to the veterans, and that proclamation is hung on our honorary wall in the lodge. There remains there for the year, and so it's changed each year, and so we're looking forward to having Mayor Simmons with us this year again, as well as hopefully our representatives. They have been invited, and dignitaries within the town and in the county have been invited to participate, as they always are, and of course we will give them a chance to bring greetings, those who are able to be with us.
IUP ROTC as well.
RTCM.
Yeah. All of them coming together. And again, the lunch, or the breakfast, I should say, begins at 8 a.m. at the Elks Lodge on Monday.
Correct. Yes.
Terrific. Well, it's a big part of the entire Veterans Day celebration. It really amazes me when you see the pride that they take, even many years later, and again, that intergenerational thing, when you see veterans of the various more recent wars mingling with those who are, unfortunately, World War II veterans are pretty well gone now, and Korean War veterans are disappearing, and Vietnam War veterans are getting harder and harder to find as well. But that, that whole dynamic of them all getting together with their shared experiences is a big part of what it's all about.
Right. Well, one of the things that we have done in the past and will continue to do is to honor not only all veterans, but to particularly single out those, if there are any veterans from World War II, we'll honor them. Usually we have one of our senior members of the lodge pin them with a corsage, or a boutonniere, I should say, for the men and women. And I'm not sure, we haven't talked about that specifically. I don't know whether we'll have any World War II veterans or not. As you say, we're getting to the time when many of them are gone. But Alan and I and our exalted ruler, Marie Phillips, will be talking about that, and we'll put that all together between now and Monday morning, so that we can properly honor those of longevity in terms of our recognition of them.
And let the stories flow, Alan.
Yeah, let the stories flow. You're right.
There'll be a big part of it, as veterans, whether they served in a war theater or served in some other capacity or at some other time. They are all veterans who have placed their lives on the line for all of us and the freedoms that we enjoy.
Yep,
absolutely.
All right, gentlemen. Anybody can come. Any veteran can come.
Veteran can come.
It is open to the veterans anywhere, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
So the invitation is there.
Invitation's there, yep.
Yeah. All right. Guys, thanks so much.
All right.
Thank you very much.
We appreciate your coming in to share with us. Again, the program begins with the Veterans Day breakfast come Monday morning at 8 a.m. They'll have you out in time. The parade will march off at about 10:45. So they'll have you out in plenty of time that if you're going to be in the parade, you certainly will be able to stage, and then afterwards, of course, you'll be able to march in the ceremony there at the courthouse. What's up, Al?
One thing, we're looking forward to hosting the annual tribute to our veterans and exemplify our Elks' long-standing motto: so long as there are veterans alive, the benevolent protective warrior Elks will never forget them.
Absolutely.
That's our motto.
Absolutely, and very, very important. Gentlemen, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Right.
It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. We're 3 minutes away from 9 o'clock, and Fox News comes your way then. And then Josh Whittison with us from our WCCS